stated that admission to government schools has increased significantly. Student bodies confiscate imported duplicate versions of Manipur handloom products from shops run by non-locals. MSPCL refused to divulge information sought through RTI, says RTI activist WANGKHEMCHA. And India registers 20,044 fresh COVID cases along with 56 fatalities in the last 24 hours. Hello, good evening. You're watching PONYTV Primetime English News at 6:30. I'm LAKSMIBAI. Now the news in detail. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh congratulated government school teachers as government schools recorded a high pass percentage of above 60% in the recently declared High School Living Certificate HSLC examination 2022 result. The Chief Minister was speaking as the chief guest at the graduation day ceremony of Phase 2 Training Cum Valedictory Program of 10-day induction training program for teachers and headmasters of government schools organized by Star Education Manipur with Government of Manipur at Tamfasna Girls Higher Secondary School today. Education Minister T.H. Basantakumar, Saikot MLA, Paulian Lal Haukip, Commissioner Education S.S. Gyan Prakash, Director L. Nandakumar, Vice President of New Opportunities Andrew were also present at the function. Chief Minister stated that the government works to ensure that everyone has access to high-quality education and that the school Phagat Hansi mission was initiated with the same goal of enhancing school instruction. According to the Chief Minister, since the school Phagat Hansi mission's inception, admission to government schools has increased significantly with 29%. He also said that around 180 schools have been covered under the mission for better infrastructure and overall improvement.
2018, the school Phagat Hansi launched opening. School Phagat Hansi movement government school mission 29%. Increased over. Will come out only few some, position holder. Others where goes? Second month. Admission ki madam da satra lishing the means level. Adu horen pass karo ko madam da position holder amma nikhat tawka na tai dikai chakra. But the government took care of everyone, given quality education. I am quite a police, possessing a energetic point. The solidarity, unity, discipline, number one. Nasi possessing a uniform, you are maintaining the dignity of a teacher, you are maintaining and establishing the discipline.
6 student bodies, Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur, DESAM, All Manipur Student Union, AMSU, Manipur Student Federation, MSF, Kangleipak Students Association, KSA, Students Union of Kangleipak, SUK, and Apunba Iraipaki Mahiroi Sinpang Loop, AMS, seized imported duplicate versions of Manipur handloom products from shops run by non-local. Vice President of AMSU, Laishram Athoba, speaking on the matter, urged businessmen to promote the materials needed for handloom products rather than bringing in duplicative goods from other states and sell it at cheaper prices. Further, he stated that this not only worsens the state's economic situation, but it also puts most families with women who make a living by weaving handloom products in financial difficulty. The majority of the women who weave handloom products come from families that fall below the poverty line. Therefore, the 6 student bodies resolved to boycott duplicate Manipur handloom products in order to support the state handloom. It is unfortunate that some stores are still selling it. The drive will continue, he stressed.
Hoi haukiba June ki tarik kuni thoida Mahiroi Loop Taruk MSU MSF Desam KSA Suk amadi AIMS na akoi iramdam asida puthokpa pothok yong phi haidi yong phi da makhal mayam leigiba si natana mapalam dagi pusilakpa yong phi ga manaba mamaldi hongba aduga phi di quality yogdaba haiba phi singa se masi haukiba jun gi tarik kuni thoida yonba yaroi haibagi athingba thamkiba adugi mayokta hoi ngasi tongan tongan ba akogi imphal mayonda leiriba dukan singda mapalam dagi pusilakpa yong phi ga manaba duplicate fee singa se masi akoi athing bagi mayok ta yon bagi tamangta mairo lup taruki akoi volunteer singa loina akoi phagat ba hore maram aduna akoi iram da masida puthokpa yong fee gi polam natana atai makhal amata gi mapalam dagi pusalakpa pot amata yong fee ga manaba pot amata akoi yon bidana ba mairo lup taruki maikai dagi amuka na manipur miyam da aduga marung mapung oina karbar chawn to wirba karbar wala singda mairo lup taruki maikai dagi.
After receiving no response from Manipur State Power Company Limited (MSPCL), despite submitting RTI activist Wahengbam Joykumar questioned whether all departments in Manipur were not treating RTI seriously. Speaking at a press meet held at the Manipur Press Club, he added that he had sent MSPCL to RTI on May 23 in order to learn more precise information about the project of the 33 by 11 kV line trapped off the Kongnang Paisabi village, built under the 33 kV feeders from power grid to Yumlembam substation and RGZ-VY. However, even after more than a month, MSPCL has not responded. This demonstrates unequivocally that they have committed an error. Many departments in Manipur are not making use of crores of amount that were duly sanctioned by central government. Such an action renders Chief Minister N. Biren Singh's anti-corruption cell worthless. Manipur would not progress if it is not fixed, he added.
Movement for People Right to Information Manipur implement team ni Manipur State Power Company Limited ta RTI ani khak thai hogiba megi tang kulum doida Manipur State Power Company Limited na pire ise haiba RTI ani makki keno si information je laiti thabak si togiba laiti sinida suma thab pakha giba laiti na pire ba masine ba khone am ngai ise masigi thabak sugi haibagi chawba information atoba source tagi khoi Bharat Sarkar ki kaidagi de khoi lokthokpa khoi leire sumaina thabak ti sugraba paisa ti kaithokraba adugo RTI thabakanda information laiti ni pidi si masi kari gino si ikhang khangnaba ngaktani noina noi website ti information kharam thakram amung lokthok adu si central government de amung pigi si loina mak si akhona atopa source ti lowuneba mon information laiti hai si praja khoi ji kayama musitabun haiba bani da sidi achauba nam thama achauba ka nomne ba sidi si tawino information phangan biu akhoi yengjage thabak yengjage praja ki chakhona bani haiba makhum thamjate.
Bishnupur District VDF Guardian Association today staged a sit-in at Fubala Market, Shed and Oinam Market in support of the various demands made by the VDF personnel of the state. The demands include increment of honorarium, timely payment of salary, regularization of service, and creation of separate battalion for BDF, among others. A protester who took part in the sit-in demanded the matter of BDF be discussed in the upcoming assembly session.
Matam kaya deki BDF singa kwando ko nazarakduna ngasi fawda sarkar gi ning sangbi da na leibase yamna ware ko ai ko asawa samjimi masa singa ababa school da lai tamduna masa masu sim na ngai ko na baguna ai ko su makoi gi masa gum nai ko su ai isai su henni adu sarkar na sigum da gari su ming sangbi da na adu kwana hingan base ai ko yamna ware ai gi nupa na ai gi thagi tolo pusilagla da imung manung janai da ni khanbodo hojikti awaba phangda oile aduna sarkar na yam Yariba Kaidi Karatuna, being Zambiduna, Makoina Taliba, Matam Kadaki Talaki Dimalasi, Atuba Matam the Putopiduna, Sarkana, Ikuibu, Amutadin Shibio, Hogi Hojik, Ikoina Tauriba, Yemo, Adukam the Kangraba, Sarsahi and Yahum, Kubiki, Kangraba Pandamic Marakuda, Tum the Sadana, him, Batumanum Kangana, Makoibu, Sarkar, Giminaikum, the Skin of the Tambase, Yam the Ware, Aduna Makoigi, Kusuman.
Industrial Training Institute ITI Jiribam, which started its construction at Kadamtala in 2011, is still lying useless as it was never inaugurated. Secretary of Peace and Development Association Jiribam Y. Ashok Kumar said the institute was functioning at a rented property for some time, but it stopped functioning after the superintendent retired. asserting that many students from the district and the neighboring state would be benefited if the institute is revived. He drew the attention of the Chief Minister to make the institute functioning again.
Chawkraba Pajakraba complex ama Arimbada Saraga Hanga Ujipawa Chalaidana Lady Masi Aquina Ikai Kumajaraba Akogi Honorable CM in our Muchiribina Ming Jangwiduna Karaidana Sotariba Karmait or Horga Lady Bino Masi Karmait or developed Tofriki Havidu Ming Jambinaba Aquina Hajabani Ashiga Institute Chalairabadi Akojiri Degichu Satra Mayama Putorkani Tangnariba State Degichu Mayama like Tamba Ite Tamba Langnagani Hanagi Tormbrizu Satra Mayama Putokrabani Asini Marwina Quina Masi Wingar Hanview.
A felicitation program of all Monsang students from the Chandel district who passed their graduation, Council of Higher Secondary Education exams and other exams was held at Monsang Pantha Village Community Hall today. In the program organized by Sirti Timjitam Sorke, Monsang Naga Students Union SDC Chandel, Motel Saka Junior MSc, JBC Pastor Upa, Reverend S.H. Srimon, SDS Speaker T.H. John Larfangam, SDS President Sapa Ngoru Lawrence, Vice President Sapa Gedeon Kiri, Vice President of the Monsang Officer Association MOA, S.S. Wilson Monsang, SDS General Secretary, Sapa Songsir Felix, and Education Secretary Sapa Wangler Philip were among those present at the program. Kepatin Tesong Monsang of Liwa Channing High School, Class 10 DS, Christian Monsang of St. Peter's Higher Secondary School, Monsang Pantha, Class 12 Science, Olinda Tesong of Enlightened Knowledge Higher Secondary School, Sangakpam in Arts Stream, and Rumin Ngoru of BA Anthropology of Women's College, Silong, Nehu University and Nagaland Board Class 10 student Anna T.S. Monsang, it's received the Meritorious Award 2022. Additionally, appreciation certificates were given to 2 PhD students, 1 Young Scientist Awardee, 1 Outstanding Scientist Awardee, and 2 individuals who won other competitions. 94th Foundation Day of Indian Council of Agriculture Research was today celebrated along with an interaction program of the Union Agriculture Minister with double-income farmers at ICAR KVK Chandel Conference Hall. The program was attended by N.G. Vincent, Chief Monsang Pantha Village, S.H. Roslyn, Secretary Women Society, Monsang Pantha Village, and Dr. Amita Devi, head in charge of KVK Chandel as president members. During the online interaction program, Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar released 75,000 success stories of farmers. The program was attended by 105 double-income farmers from Chandel district and staff of KVK Chandel. Now let's take a short break. Keep watching.
PONYTV na makhal mathel gi thoram sing sandoktuda miyam gi seba tawjari masida hena mai pak na bagi damak PONYTV ki YouTube channel amadi Facebook page ta like amadi subscribe tawbiro loina na MCTV ki channel number 988 amadi ISCOM ki channel number 142 da miyam na meeting tabiduna mapung faba channel ama ohenbiu
hena mai pak channel ama oina bagi damak PONYTV ki contact number 9362511104 da contact tawbiro Makada pijariba contact number natraga email asida miyamna suggestion pibiraknaba hajari
miyamgi suggestion bu khawramna ngaijari
Welcome. After the break, you're watching PONYTV Primetime English News at 6:30. Pachunga University College, PUC, the oldest and first postgraduate college in Mizoram, has ranked 45th among the 100 top colleges in the country. According to the National Institutional Ranking Framework, NIRF, Ranking 2022 released by Union Minister of Education, Dharmendra Pradhan yesterday, PUC has been adjudged as the best college in the northeastern states, as no other colleges in the region could make it to the top 100 list. The college scored 56.32 just after Delhi's Jesus and Mary College, which scored 56.73. Established in 1958, the PUC, which is the Lawn Constituent College of Mizoram University, was provincialized by the Assam government in 1965. The college offers undergraduate courses in 23 subject areas of arts, science, commerce, and management, and postgraduate PG courses in Mizo, philosophy, life sciences, geophysics, and statistical mathematics. Besides, the college also offers a PhD course in life sciences. In a bid to resolve the 7-decade-old interstate border dispute between Assam and Arunachal Pradesh, the chief ministers of the two states have signed an agreement at Namsai yesterday. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma and his Arunachal Pradesh counterpart Pema Khandu agreed to restrict the number of contested villages to 86 instead of 123. They also decided to form 12 regional committees headed by cabinet ministers to find an amicable solution to disputed villages along the border. Both Sarma and Khandu agreed in principle with regard to 37 disputed villages during the meeting. While Arunachal Pradesh will retain the 28 villages within its constitutional boundary, the state has withdrawn its claim over 3 villages in Assam. The Assam side, apart from the Chief Minister, was represented by members of Assam Cabinet Atul Bora, Ashok Singhal, Piyush Hazarika, Bimal Bora, Sanjay Kisan, MP Pradhan Barua, MLA Bolin Chetia, and Taranga Gogoi. While the Arunachal Pradesh side was represented by Chief Minister Pema Khandu, Deputy Chief Minister Chowna Men, and a host of ministers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today cautioned people against what he called a sweet culture under which votes were shot by promising freebies, and said this could be very dangerous for development of the country. Addressing a gathering after inaugurating the 296-kilometer Bundelkhand Expressway in Jalwan, Prime Minister Narendra Modi hit out at previous dispensations in Uttar Pradesh for the lack of connectivity, and said the double-engine government now was ensuring major transformation of the state with fast improving connectivity. He said the distance from Chitrakoot to Delhi by the Bundelkhand Expressway has been reduced by 3-4 hours, but its benefit is much more than that. The Bundelkhand Expressway passes through 7 districts of Uttar Pradesh and has been constructed at a cost of around Rs 14,850 crore. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had laid the foundation stone for the construction of the expressway on February 29, 2020, and it has been completed in about 28 months. The Special Investigation Team (SIT) SIT, probing the case of fabrication of evidence for the purported 2002 Gujarat riots conspiracy, informed a city sessions court on Friday that social activist Tista Setalvat, former DGP RB Sri Kumar, and former ISP officer Sanjeev Vat had carried out the larger conspiracy with the political objective of dismissal and the stabilization of the then elected Gujarat government and destabilizing it, as well as to falsely accuse innocent people, including then Chief Minister of Gujarat Narendra Modi. SIT filed an affidavit in opposition to Setalvat and Sri Kumar's bail requests, citing 2 witnesses, and stated that the conspiracy to damage Gujarat's reputation was produced by them at the direction of then Rajya Sabha member and political advisor of the President of the Indian National Congress. India recorded first confirmed monkeypox case in Kerala. The patient has been reported to have had close contact with someone who was known to have monkeypox when he was traveling. After arriving home from UAE on July 12th, he was kept under strict observation at his home in Kollam city in Kerala. Union Health Ministry today issued guidelines for the management of the disease after the country registered its first monkeypox case on Thursday. The guidelines said that international passengers should avoid contaminated materials used by sick people. AIIMS Department of Medicine additional Professor Piyush Ranjan said that the infectivity of Monkeypox virus is very less, but it can be fatal for children as compared to COVID-19 virus. He further added that the symptoms of monkeypox are like smallpox and chickenpox. India recorded 20,044 fresh COVID cases along with 56 fatalities due to the infection in the past 24 hours. According to the data shared by the Union Health Ministry, the country, 18,301 has been recovered in the last 24 hours in India. The total death toll in India stands at 5,25,660. Taking the Delhi positivity rate at 4.80%, the total active cases have risen to 14,760 in the country. The recovery rate is recorded at 98.48% as per the data. Indian badminton ace PV Sindhu stormed into the Singapore Open final with a straightforward win over Japanese shuttler Sena Kawakami by 21-15, 21-7 points. Sindhu's proved too strong for her opponent as she swept away the competition in a game that lasted just over half an hour. Sindhu came into the match as India's only remaining contestant in the tournament and met quick work of her Japanese opponent. Before we wind up, let's take a quick look at the headlines again. Chief Minister N. Biren has stated that admission to government schools has increased significantly. Student bodies confiscate imported duplicate versions of Manipur handloom products from shops run by non-locals. MSPCL refused to divulge information sought through RTI, says RTI activist Wahengam Joy Kumar. And India registers 20,044 fresh COVID cases along with 56 fatalities in the last 24 hours. Thank you for watching PONYTV. Keep watching PONYTV for more updates and keep watching.